Alright guys, so we are exactly just 2 weeks away from the Legends Festival and things are really heating up in Dragon Ball Legends. And I gotta say guys, this update that we just got is not only fruitful with a lot of Chrono Crystals, which I'm gonna show you guys exactly how much we can get. You guys can see right there, 6,360 free to play Chrono Crystals we can grind with this brand new update. I'm going to show you guys exactly where those 6,000 crystals are coming from. It's a record high. Last week was 6,080 to be exact. So that's 12,000 within 2 weeks, guys. Really crazy stuff. So once again, stick around. I'll show you guys exactly where to get this within this brand new update. But honestly, this update is phenomenal. One thing I really do like, which we're going to touch in just one bit, is the dynamic battles. I think this is one of the best events Dragon Ball Legends has ever brought out in terms of actually making it fun, right, for PvE. And this is coming from a guy that's been playing this game since the beta, right? So for what, 7+ years? So yeah, guys, let's not waste any time. Okay, so let's talk about how we can get 6,360 Chrono Crystals to be exact within this brand new update. Let's reset this and let's get back right up there. First things first is that we do have a daily login bonus, right? So every single day for 7 days, we can collect 10 crystals a day, which equals 70 crystals. So really quick, the way I calculate this is everything that enters the game this week for Dragon Ball Legends, okay? So we have that. We also do have a weekend login bonus, which, in the weekend we can collect 100 crystals. So let's book in that, and we are at 170 crystals. We also have something new called the Trailer Maker. So if you guys go to your news section, you guys scroll down really quick. I actually found this quite cool, honestly. If you guys scroll down really quick, actually, we can collect more than 6,300. I just thought of another way we can collect crystals. So Trailer Maker is very simple. You guys collect, you guys make your own Dragon Ball Legends trailer via this link right here. And you guys just connect your Bandai account to that website, and then you guys will get crystals, 200 to be exact, at a later date. So, and you guys just share this over on your X page or Twitter page. So let's book in 200. Okay. We also do have the World Championship Trivia, which this is really time sensitive, guys. You go once again to your news section, you click on this, and then here there are 5 questionnaires you guys can pick from. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow morning of me doing this, so you guys can see my answers. I already made a kind of like a sort of video on this before, but I'm gonna actually fill it out for you guys tomorrow morning. So keep those notifications bell on, because this resets, or this ends in like a day or two. So very time sensitive. But here you guys can get up to 500 crystals depending on how many questions you guys get correct, anywhere from 1 to 500. And if you guys get really lucky, you guys can collect 10,000 crystals. Obviously, we're not going to count here 10,000 crystals on our calculator. What we're going to do is just put an average of 300 crystals, because some of you guys might get some questions wrong. So let's just book in 300 to play it safe, right? So we are at 670 crystals. Also, we just got Zenkai Vegito Blue. If we scroll down, I already completed absolutely everything in this update. It was actually a really good update. But here, 300 crystals up for grabs for the Zenkai Rush. We know that. Okay, and we are almost at the 1,000 mark. Let's push past this 1,000 mark really quick, guys. We also got brand new story mode. Okay, so story mode on average, it's anywhere from like 150 to 200. So we'll just round it up to 200. It's not a lot, but it is what it is. Here we calculate absolutely everything. Okay, so we are at 1,170. And by the way, if you guys do see that I do miss something that's entered the game this week for the weekly reset update, please correct me in the comment section down below. I try my best not to miss one thing. So I take pride in that. All right, I take pride in that. Kind of like Vegeta. Anyways, we also do have the brand new co-op. So co-op, there's 3 different places where we can collect crystals. Obviously, from the first time rewards, not from the challenges. So from the first time rewards times 4, that's 40. Also, if you guys go to your exchange shop, scroll all the way down. It got reset, so you can collect 300 crystals up from this, which we're going to do right now. And also from the missions, which is 200. So in total from co-op, that is going to be 540 Chrono Crystals. Okay, guys. So let's book in 540 Chrono Crystals. And we are at 1,710 Chrono Crystals. Okay, so stick with me here, guys. We also do have the free-to-play Goten, which we can only collect 90 crystals. Honestly, I don't understand why they just don't round this up to 100 instead of just 90. I think that's like an awkward number, but it's going to work quite well with our calculations here because 90 plus 1,710 rounds it up to 1,800 crystals. So we're good here on our end. Okay, so dynamic battle. The most fun I've ever had in PvE in a very long time. This is the way they gotta do PvE, guys, especially this stage right here, which is hurry, Goku, we need your help, right? Whereas, pretty much Krillin and Kid Gohan is waiting for Goku to come in, and then, they're just kind of like fighting Nappa. And the sub timer count here is like 80 or something crazy like that, but each time you use your card, an arts card, the timer keeps going down until Goku comes in and then saves the day. So really cool stuff. Loved it, right? So here, loved it, but there's not that much crystals up for grabs. Unfortunately, it's only 60, which is 10 per stage. So we are at 1,860 Chrono Crystals, okay? Next up, we also do have the Legends Festival missions, which, I calculate because this is going to be, something new that's entered the game, right? So I'm not going to calculate it next week, right? That's the way this works. So here, it's going to be a total of 500 crystals up for grabs. So let's book in 500. Okay, so we are at 2,360. Next up, we also do have the question mark Legends Festival shop, right? So there's plenty of ways you guys can collect these question mark medals. Just go to your in-game news, very simple stuff. But yeah, here it's only 200 crystals, but we can also get some LFC power, which is quite nice. So, definitely going to save that for the festival. Okay, so we're at 2,560 crystals. Also, Terminated Power got reset, which, by the way, guys, TOP is going to get an overhaul, which they're going to switch up the rewards. Interesting, right? I'm going to make a separate video on this, honestly, because there's a lot to talk about. But yeah, they're switching things up with TOP, Terminated Power. So they're going to make it shorter, right? Much shorter. Not sure how they're going to distribute the rewards now, right? We'll see exactly what's going to change, but all of the, current characters, TOP, abilities are going to be gone pretty much, right? Going on forward. So pretty interesting stuff. But co-op is 1,000, not co-op, excuse me, TOP, Tournament of Power is 1,500. And yes, it is 1,500, guys. It is from the missions. Okay, let's break this down really quick for you guys. And once again, this is all free to play. If you guys can collect a little bit less than 1,500, just calculate that. So it's 1,000 from ranking, right? If we go to our missions, right? We scroll down really quick to our missions. Where's our missions? TOP. There we go. That's going to be an extra 100. Also from the group stage, that's like an extra 200. And also from the last stage, that's going to be an extra like what? Like how much is the last stage again? Let's just really quick get to the last stage and show you guys. So it all stacks up to 1,500, at least for me, right? So 300, yeah, so it's about 1,500. If you guys can collect 1,000, just collect 1,000, right? Just put in 1,000. So for me, as a free-to-play player, for most of the time, besides big celebrations, it's 5,560 crystals so far, okay? We also got PvP. PvP is also kind of the same thing, 1,500 crystals, 1,000 from ranking, like 200 from the group stage, as well as the PvP shop, which we can collect 300 crystals, which equates to 1,500, right? So let's book in 1,500. By the way, last week we got 6,080 crystals without PvP. Oh, what the freak did I do? What did I just mess this up big time? Why am I 7,000? Hold up. I think I messed this up, guys. Oh, I calculated 1,500 twice. Yeah. I was about to say, whoa. Okay, so let's subtract 1,500 here because I did calculate 1,500 twice, as you guys can see right here. So here, plus 1,500, then plus 1,500, right? So, or actually, yeah, 2,000, yeah, 1,500, 1,500. Okay, good. Just making sure we have everything correct here. Two more things before we wrap things up is the weekly stamps. The weekly stamps is very simple stuff, guys. It is, if we just go here, the weekly stamps is going to be 1,000 every 2 weeks. We just divide this into 2, right? Which is bi-weekly, which is 500 per week, right? So let's just put in 500, okay? All right, so we're at 6,060 crystals. And 2 more things before we wrap things up. And I feel like I missed something, which I think I did, guys. It's okay. I got this under control. I see what I missed. Okay. We also got the adventures, right? The pre-Legends Festival adventures, which is not a lot, but it is what it is. If we scroll down here, we can collect 50 times 2, which is 100, right? From these little medals here. Just do your missions, your adventures, and you guys should be able to collect this via the missions as well. So plus 100, okay? And we're at 6,160. Also, 2 more things here, guys. Just 2 more things before we wrap things up. Is going to be the upgrade new equipment for the LF Yellow Kid Goku, right? DB Kid Goku. So that's going to be 10 crystals, which is not a lot, but it is something that's entered the game, right? So that's 6,170. Last thing here, guys, is going to be let's fight. Friendship ranks. Leveling up your friendship ranks. I tell you guys all the time, every single week. From leveling up your friendship rank is very simple stuff. The let's fight is pretty much 21 stages every single week, which is 3 times 7, which is 21. And every single time you level up your friendship rank, depending on your friendship rank, give or take on average. If you're, friendship level 1, you get more, crystals. If you're friendship level 2 plus, then you get less crystals. But on average, let's just say it's 150 to 250. So let's just put 200 on average from just leveling up your friendship rank. It's something that goes unnoticed, but yeah. But yeah, guys, we are at 6,370 chrono crystals. That is massive, and that's what she said. But that is massive, guys. Especially because the Legends Festival starts in like 2 weeks exactly, right? So, and then last week we also got 6,080. So that's a span of 2 weeks, guys. 12,000 chrono crystals. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Now, if you guys, want to keep getting updated here 24/7, everything Dragon Ball Legends and the Legends Festival and beyond, stay tuned with your notifications bell. Like the video, subscribe, comment down below how many chrono crystals you guys have saved up for the Legends Festival. But guys, a lot more videos coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned with that with your notifications bell. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Have a blessed night. Peace.